Got it. Now this was about 3 coats. I don't need it to be perfect. I just want it to pretty much hide the writing that was on it. Okay. Let me get this closed back up. And I'll heat it with the heat down real quick. Deb, how's your vacation going, honey? Right, you. Did you take your doggie with you? Okay, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this. And this is from my stash. But I love the color, so I wanted to use it. And if I'd had any more of, but I don't have any more of it, the stretchable lace that Deb has in the store, I would have used it, but I'm all out of it. So I'm going to take this, and this part will be just a little bit tedious, but this has a gather right down through the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on the bottom. Right, I'm going to use the middle to help me glue this around here. So this will take a minute, so y'all just chit chat. Let me get myself set up here a little bit better. And I'm going to use the back side of it because, and this will show, but that's okay because I'm going to go back and just kind of tack it down a little bit with some glue. So let me get started here. This is so soft. But I want it right down at the base. Ah. Whoops. Okay. It's kind of like a coral. My friend Christine sent this to me. just about got this done. I'm going to shape that up right there. Oh. Gotta get a glue stick. This thing will probably go flying across the floor. My old glue gun, when you stuck one in, it held it. This one don't. I wish it would hurry up and just croak so I can use the one Rebecca sent me. Okay, now I'm going to trim this off. Get this out of the way. And we'll be out of focus here just for a second, ladies. So how's the weather down there, Deb? Has it been nice? Whoops. And there went the glue stick. Now I'm just going to go back through and tack this down so it lays a little more flatter. $75 and sunny. It was beautiful here today, but my gosh, it was chilly. I had to kick the heat back on. Yes, ma'am, I have. I made these. I made a bunch of these and made corsages out of them. And donated them to a organization here that collects prom dresses for young ladies who can't afford to buy them, and they qualify. They can pick themselves out a prom dress. So I donated some corsages. Because, you know, some girls like to go in a group. They don't have dates or opt to not have a date. Personally, I think that's just more fun. That got it. Thank you. Yeah, it was cold here, Pam. Get that tilted down a little bit better. Now, looks like a little tutu. Blue hairs. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little piece right here, and I kind of liked it because of the little circles and the little circles on here just kind of, you know, coincided together, and it come off of this piece that Deb has in the store. I just trimmed it right off, and then I'll save that for something else. So I'm just going to go right around the edge here with it. And again, this was just an empty ribbon spool that I'm using. Whoops. I've got glue all over me. No, I'm not helping. I just did the corsages. They had other people donate corsages and dress owners, you know, that's, you know, they're like last season's styles. And they'll just take them and then they donate them to the church. And some people's donated shoes and jewelry, purses, things like that. It's called the Louisville Dream Center is what it's called, and it's at a church. Snip that piece off. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. Get all these little hairs off. Get this out of the way here. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was nice. They've been doing it for a couple years now. And this year I thought, well, I'm going to donate some corsages to them. So, okay, here's what we have so far. Our little tutu lake. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to use blue jean for this. So I don't have a whole lot of materials. And what materials I have, well, they just weren't going to match. So I thought this would be cute with the blue jean. So you can either stitch around it, which I attempted to do. Doing a straight, I never thought about that. Yeah, sure could. But I didn't come in far enough. So I'm just going to take my polyfill. I got a big old bag of it here. And you can, when you do the stitch, of course, do like, just a plain old running stitch. And then pull it tight and it makes like a little pouch. So I don't think I need that much. But I'm just going to do, bring all this up. Because with it being the blue jean, it is going to make it a little bit bulky. And I'll just have to keep playing with it. Because I want it nice and full, but I don't want it. And I think that'll be good enough. So let me just work this a little bit here. I'll get me some thread. Okay, bear with me just for a second, you all. I'm just trying to keep that pushed in. So I want to make a nice little foofy pillow here. And still keep it plenty big enough for the fit all the way around inside the ribbon spool. I'm going to add a little bit more there. My goal is to keep it pretty round. Rebecca needs to download that ad blocker thingy. After I went back and redid it, mine's working great. Alright, I think about, well, I thought I did. Let me turn that off. It's annoying. Okay. Now I'm going to take my thread and just tie it around. Get it started here. Let me hold it. So I don't want that to break. There we go. Well, I had it. There it is. Sorry, I'm going to be out of the screen just for a minute. Okay, let me trim this all up here. Using the blue jean made it a little more complicated. Get all that out of the way. Okay. Alright, that's still a little too big. So, just going to work it in. And we'll glue it down. Not liking that. Shoot far. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to do that little pouch and forget about it. I think it might do better if I do. Let me just take this down a bit. I'm just trimming this up, ladies. Alright, let's try this instead. I think it'll do better. Especially with that blue jean material being so thick. Get a knot in here. Well, I thought I took care of that. Okay. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go now. I'm just going to do a simple little running stitch all the way around here. I'll try to hurry. These little pouches do better anyway. There we go. If you've got some old handkerchiefs, this would be great to use them for, or new ones, if they're just laying around. And there's our little pocket. So let me get that full with the polyfill here. Okay. Let's give it a pull. Like a little drawstring purse. Like the one Caroline Ingalls used to carry in Little House. I always loved that show. Yeah, that did a lot better. there's our cushion. Hopefully it's not too big. But I think it still is. Shoot. Well, that's okay. Probably need to take it down just a little bit smaller. So now I'm going to pull that a little tighter and give it a couple stitches. Then I'm going to wrap it around. I might not even need to do that. Over here where I started. Just tying this off, ladies. There we go. Now we'll snip that. Work this around a little bit. Oh, that's my ceiling fan. Sorry. My husband took it down and cleaned the light fixture to it the other day, and I just happened to look up and noticed that he didn't feed the chain down through the little hole of the light fixture. So it's kind of up there a little wonky, and as it goes, it's making a terrible noise. But we got a good laugh out of it. Okay, now I'm just going to glue this in. Load this little sucker up here. And I'm going to kind of mush it all in here. Because my goal is to try to get it a little bit smaller. I don't know how well that's going to work. And I'll hold that down just for a couple minutes. Okay, now I'm going to go around the edges here and glue this down just so it's a little more secure. This is going to wind up just a little bit fuller than I wanted it to be, but that'll be okay. Ow. It can just hold more pins. And then we'll come on around. Gotta get another glue stick. Now before I go any further, let's see where I'm at here. Okay. This piece of lace right here. Now this one will be new in the shop. And I wanted to use it because of the little circles, which kind of goes right along with the little circles in the trim. So this will be a newbie. And I'm thinking about putting it just right across the top. So I want to tuck it in. I meant to do that before I even put it on the base. But no biggie. Just lift it and tuck it. And I'll let the glue do the rest of the work. There we go. I think that's pretty even. Scissors. Let me just snip this off. It'll take it just a little longer. Now, let me go back over here real quick. Get this part down. Whoops. Alrighty. Again, I'm just gluing up underneath here. Get this in here. Again, I don't recommend using jeans. But I was so determined to use this piece of lace because I just love the color. There we go. Now I'll be out of focus just for a second. Lay that over. Get this tucked in here. There we go. That was a little bit more tedious than I had planned. Give that a second. I have gesso all over my fingers. Now fluff it out over here. Straighten that up a little. And there's what we have so far. Now I made these fun little flowers. And the back part of this piece is also off of some of the new lace. And it's just this. And I have used this piece right here. And this will be out May 4th. So, and also with a new piece of the bling. And then I have also used one of these really cute little doilies. These are already in the shop. And I just took one and I used some gathered lace from my stash. So, I didn't know if I wanted to put that or that, but that kind of, no, that's too much. I like that. Now, do I want to do it this way or this way? I think I like it that way. And I'll hold that up so you can see the bling. That's another. That will be another new piece. And we have glue everywhere. Now, I want to put a little more of something down here at the bottom. And, oh, I thought about putting that. And I think, and this is going to be some new trim. And I think what I'm going to do is put feet on the bottom of this. I'm still debating on that. And then if I do, I'm going to use the bigger pieces of the pearl that's on the beaded string. And then I'll just save these pieces for another project. I'm also going to take one of the doilies that's already available in the shop, and I'm going to put it on the bottom just to, well, kind of cover that up. And, you know, just a little something extra. And it'll help keep it from sliding too, I think. And that just kind of finishes the bottom off. Now I think I'm going to add some of this. Just some flat back pearls. See what I think anyway. Yeah, I do like that. You can probably hear the men in the living room. Tonight's pinochle night. And I'm just going to glue this around the edge rather quickly here. This glue seems to dry harden really quick. Now I have my needle mixed in. There we go. It kind of looks like a muffin on top. Okay, get this trimmed off here. Now hang on one second. And there we go. There it is with the beaded trim. Get all the glue out of the way. Now let's see, maybe add some of these. Let's see here. Maybe just a few. In fact, I think I'll see what I got here. I need one more. I think I'll do them in threes. See what I think. Okay. Another glue stick. This thing will not stay in there. No, I don't think I'm going to do them in threes. I think I'll just put 4 on. That'll be enough. One there. One over here. And I could probably just pull these off. Yeah. Put one over here on this side. And one more. Let me see if I get it pretty even here. There we go. And one right there. I think that's enough. That one might need to come over just a little bit more. But there you go. A fun little way to recycle. And I'm going to put some of these stick pins in that my daughter made for you all to see. There we go. The first time I seen this little process was I was watching Fiona, and she had done one out of a bangle, and I thought that was pretty cool. So when I seen my little empty ribbon spool that I was just getting ready to throw away, I thought, what can I do with that? And I thought, well, that'd be cool to make one out of. So it's a great way to recycle, reuse, and make a nice little gift for somebody. And there we go. But again, I recommend not using blue jean, although I do like it, but maybe on something bigger, not this small. It's not real easy to work with. But like I said, I don't have a lot of material, or I didn't have to match this. So I have some florals, but I just really liked that, so I wanted to use it. So there we go. Any questions, anybody? Thank you, ladies. And again, Dev's shop will be back open on the 4th with lots of new goodies. And be sure to join us here on the Gone Artsy channel tomorrow at 1. DT Amy will have a class. And the 24th, which I believe is this Friday. Yeah. The new challenge will be going up on the Gone Artsy challenge group. So, thanks everyone for joining me tonight. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. And until next time, ladies and crafters, thanks again. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye. Yes, most definitely, Deb. Great way to recycle. Make nice little gifts for, you know, like bridal showers. Or, well, shoot, even stocking stuffers. I know it's a little early for Christmas. Of course, Pam and I love Christmas. So, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Pam. Thanks to everyone out there watching. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.